MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League Central champion, Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go?
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 30, left Floyd.
First pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
First batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
Sign from the dugout is signaling an intentional walk, and that is one of the more puzzling beginnings to a ball game I've ever seen. A free pass to the leadoff hitter. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in 1 game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits it. Another count.
Max Scherzer. It's also into the game as he takes over at short. Shohei Ohtani is into the game as well. He's the new first baseman. And Bedrosian will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Darren O'Day is also into the ball. Game now as he takes over at second. Jimmy Nelson is also into the ball. Ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the.
This change for the Indians. Now playing center field, number 39.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Floyd, the runner at third. Fowler on second. Ripken at first with no outs. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Chopped weakly to the right. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Max Scherzer.
In now, Max Scherzer. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Jose Quintana.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Olson connects and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His third home run of this series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting eighth, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. His career line against Pedro Strop, he's 1 for 2. Now the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Scherzer ranges to his right. And he is in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So here's Matt Kemp now. This is line to left. Quintana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Diaz is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Into the box now, Edwin Diaz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's wide, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ross is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading on for the Yankees, shortstop,
stepping in now, Cal Ripken will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cal Ripken goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Turned on down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. His 4th long ball of this series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Matt Olson. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And Posada will take this one in, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on. Stepping in now, Lee Smith.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1 home.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Karen O'Day. No balls and 1 strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. A wave and a miss. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, The left fielder, number 30, Cliff.
In now, Cliff Floyd. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. His 6th of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Center fielder, number 25, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw is dropped at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ready with the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Number 17 has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, First baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He grounds it sharply to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The relay throw to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. This is pulled into right. Oh, he gloved it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Now he's safe at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think A non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ripken stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Giancarlo swings and this ball is hit well into left field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. In to score the runner from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now, Travis Shaw as he rips it on the ground to second. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-0 now. Scherzer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 9th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Jose Quintana. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, no hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. High in the air. Shaw in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pop high in the air. Scherzer is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
To third. To his left, Smith. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Lifted in the air out to right. Posada has it in his tracks. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is stepping in now, Edwin Diaz.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but He's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Up next for Cleveland. Designated hitter, Jake McGee.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Into the box now, Jake McGee. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jake McGee becomes out number 2 this inning. Lee Smith is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, 2-1. The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder number 30.
In now, Cliff Floyd. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is pulled into right, and Posada will make the play for route number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Third baseman,
and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Into the box, Cameron O'Dane.
second baseman.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now back, catcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Nelson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Nelson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Left side. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jerry Blevins takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For New York, number 39, Jerry.
In now, Max Scherzer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman,
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Left, Floyd.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Kemp stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Comes set, now the pitch. Popped him up. Nelson moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Center fielder number 25. Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A man at third with one away. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
Now batting, Georgia.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So he moves all the way up to third here. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
In now, Travis Shaw. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
The batter, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, fouled off. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. 0-1, here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Matt Kemp.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Diaz
is there, 2 gone. Now a long throw to third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Line drive, base hit. Now both runners are across. Fowler takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, There's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Cal Ripken. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ripken on third with 2 out. Line drive to left. Quintana is there to make the catch, and mercifully stepping in now, Jose Quintana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and 6 errors in the game so far. Yikes. Behind 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Tribe, and they remain well behind.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 4th long ball of this series as the blowout continues.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Diaz is there, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on. Standing in now, Jake McGee. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake McGee becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lee Smith is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Indians go down. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Floyd blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is gloved by Posada for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
in now, Cal Ripken. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around 2nd now and headed for 3rd. The relay throw, and he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And he will get there to make the running. Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jimmy Nelson is sent packing for the 1st out in the bottom of the 9th.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all points.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer, as He'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Jose Quintana. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The winning pitcher is Jim Johnson. The loss goes